going on, guys? Today we're going to be walking you through how to use Sheen Genie's high gloss all metal polishing cleaner. Before we get started, we always like to point out the viscosity of the compound. A lot of your polishes are water thin, and some of them are actually kind of paste. We find kind of keeping it at that in-between viscosity, you're going to get about 3 to 4 times the national average as far as your coverage. I always take that about a quarter size drop. I smooth it down to the towel. I'll use microfiber on some of the softer metals. I'll use a Terry polishing towel, which we offer those on our website for some of your more aggressive finishes that have a lot of oxidation, a lot of rust. Now, we're going to show you right here on the bare aluminum. It's just a permanent machine press. It's got a layer of oxidation on it. One of the first things you'll notice when you're using it is really how fast it is. It actually cleans right on contact. Now, I want to point something out to you. You'll notice how this black residue is on your towel. One of the big differences with Sheen Genie, a lot of your other store-bought polishes, is you're not going to get that black residue on the finish. That's actually caused by petroleum solvents in your polishes. Sheen Genie is a water base. You can literally wipe this on the entire day and you're never going to get that black residue. Just wipe it on though. You don't have to do all that buffing. If you have severe oxidation or rust, we do recommend about 3 to 4 pounds of pressure at max to go ahead and cut through that. And just wipe it down. You can use this on all of your metals, your aluminum, your chrome, stainless, billet, magnesium, brass, copper, gold. I mean, you name it, just as long as this metal is going to clean it, it's going to polish it out. Now, when you come back to wipe it off, you're not having to sit there and rub and buff and scrub. Just go ahead and wipe it right off. And when it's finished, there's no cloudy hazes. You can put the flashlight test on it at the car show. If you're at the bike show, you don't have to worry about that. No cloudy hazes. Wipes right off. Now, guys, after it's totally cleaned and polished out and they look this good, you know, what's going to happen to them? They're just going to reoxidize and dull back out, really depending on the metal that you have. If they're aluminum, you got maybe 2 weeks out of it. Some of your silver, your brasses, within 24 hours, it's going to start clouding back over. That's why we developed our sealer. It's basically like a clear coat, but in polished form. So instead of using the paint brushes, just go ahead and take a drop of the sealer. It's a professional concentrate, about a quarter size drop per wheel. If you're doing wheels, you just want to lightly coat it over the finish. It doesn't have to be perfect, and then just let it dry, like a wax. But guys, I want to stress them, this isn't a wax where you have to really chase it and buff it off. It's going to lightly bond itself down to the finish. I mean, you don't have to buff off the sealer. Just like the polish, it's going to wipe right off. And I don't know what you're using, but that's how your wheels, metals should really shine. Now, after they've been sealed, look at the water. After they've been sealed, it fills in those pores. No water spots, brake dust won't stick to them, and it literally just flies right off of the surface. It's even heat resistant, so it's safe in the hood. Your valve covers, your headers, exhaust tips. It'll prevent bluing for up to 600 degrees. And if you have any right now, don't worry about it. The polish is going to get rid of it. After it's been cleaned and polished, in the future, we do recommend sealing it once every 6 months. And also, if you have chrome, instead of doing 2 applications, what you can go ahead and do at this point, if you have no oxidation, is go ahead and take a drop of the cleaner and a drop of the sealer. You can mix these. So instead of doing 2, you're just going to do 1. You want to go ahead and reapply it like you would the sealer. Let it dry. It takes 2 minutes. You'll see it when it's done. It kind of powders over into a haze like this one. And then you want to come back again, wipes right off. And guys, again, that's how your wheels, that's how your metals should really shine. I mean, aluminum isn't looking like chrome with our compound. It's looking like platinum. 6 months, only 1 application. They'll stay just like that. We guarantee it.